greenhouse drama. It's ridiculous, isn't it? That bee was absolutely huge. I think it probably could have carried me away. Oh, it wanted to go in every single spider's web that's in here as well. Anyway, it's out now and away somewhere. Yeah, just a little micro tour around the greenhouse, just having a look at what's growing. There's plenty of things finally coming ripe now, but we have had just this last sort of working week. It's been fairly sunny, so that's helped a great deal as that. Tiny little bit of blossom end drop just on one of the purple heartthrobs, just a few of the fruit that have taken off there, but we'll give it a water and see if we can nip that in the bud. It might just have dried out a little bit again. And some of my aubergines are looking a little bit sad, but I did give them a bit of a feed the other day, a little bit of homemade tomato feed, fermented carrot tops and a bit of Epsom salts and bicarb, because it was fermented out just to bring the acidity back up a bit, make it a bit more neutral. So we'll give everything a good water because it's not been done in a couple of days, and some things are looking just a little bit, well, I mean that one a lot bit, isn't it? It's floppy, this chilli. There's a lot on that as well, so it's working hard, but yeah, a few things. Oh yeah, and this one too, this looks terrible. Yeah, we'll get round and get some watering done. I don't know what has happened to the loofah. I mean, that, very unhappy, isn't it? All totally died back. I don't know whether that's a bit of root rot that's happened or quite what, because it is difficult to water in here. I do just seem to kind of send the watering can straight through there and make my best guess, so there's a chance I've not been as careful with it as I should be. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get much off this, are we? Never mind. I started spitting a bit, yeah. But anyway, we'll have a look at a few little bits outside. I've not been putting much up at the moment, as you've probably noticed, because the kitchen's been being done for the last week and it's still in the apocalypse phase at the moment. So I'll put you a few pictures up of what it looks like at the minute, but next week should start looking a bit like something. There's some units going in. I should get my worktops on and maybe my sink plumbed in as well next week. So it's getting there. It's a means to an end, isn't it? It'll definitely be worth it when it's done, and just at the right time, because I want to do a load of preserving. Stuff's starting coming in thick and fast, isn't it now? So yeah, there's beetroot to do. There's still that giant thing over there, that massive beetroot. So yeah, I think a few things need pickling and canning and freezing and, you know, all that sort of stuff. It's a massive mess up here. I do need to trim really badly. I've got to bring the petrol trimmer up, but yeah, just because of the kitchen being done, there's no way that I can get to it at the moment. And yeah, big strimmer, petrol strimmer, electric strimmer with battery, lawnmower, yeah. None of that's happening, is it, for a while? No way I can get to that. Yeah, soon though, soon we'll get it done. Oh yeah, well, I'll say the celery patch. It's probably more than a nasturtium patch, isn't it now? Everything going crazy in here. All onions are out, those long red Florence onions, they're all out. A bit of space to do something there. Oops, little bolting one. I did pull the top off this one because I noticed it were rising up, and it's not bitter, this one either, so yeah, that's at home waiting to be eaten. Step over the bed. It's the only way you can get through now because of all this lot. Oh yeah, no way of getting through there. Got a little bit of powdery mildew showing, but never mind. Normally doesn't do a great deal of damage, doesn't that, unless it really takes hold and quite early. But I think we'll get away with it. Oh, the pea that I missed there, massive one. Yeah, let's have a look at the Gigantissimo. Yeah, that's ridiculous, isn't it, that? I bet there's a couple of jars of pickle just in that one. Oh, that's another biggie now, isn't it? That one. Getting some right size on it. Oh yeah, that one's a big one and all in there. Yeah, lovely. Lovely. Can you even see it? Let's get in. Yeah, nice big one there. Lovely. Yeah, and the shallots are ripening up some seed in there, aren't they now? I mean, that one's still flowering. But yeah, a lot of them have gone over and they're going to be making the seed now, so that's lovely. Because I can collect all that. There's a brune shallots, collect that for next year. And all that's flowering radish, is this. And look at Mel's tree spinach now. Lovely and tall, that one that were winter sown, and I just had a couple, didn't I? A couple that made it. But yeah, looking really nice there. I've not tried eating it yet. It looks a bit too floppy leaved to eat. It's got quite small leaves on it. I think it just looks nice in the corner of that bed, really. Yeah, the roamers. Fingers crossed. Shouldn't speak too soon, should I? But we've avoided the blight so far. So hopefully we'll keep avoiding it. Because I know there's a few people, poor Will, honestly. Will Flying Gardener, do you watch his channel? I'll link it below. Oh, bless him, he's had to take everything out, everything in his little polytunnel, everything outside, he's lost it all. So, sorry, tapping my mic. Heartbreaking though, isn't it? Yeah, so I've got plenty in there, but hopefully, I need to tie that up, don't I? But yeah, hopefully we stay lucky. And we don't get the blight. Shh. Whisper it. Runner beans are coming on thick and fast. It's a much better year this year for these than it was last year when it was dry for so long and nothing got pollinated properly. But I do tend to leave mine. I don't really prefer them as much as the pod beans. I quite like to let them get really mature and then harvest the big sort of butter beans out of them to keep through the winter. So I have been leaving them all. And there's the teepee on the other plot as well that's got plenty on. Oh look, he's doing his thing, little guy. Oh, that's nice. Well, disappearing off the top of it. Look at the state of how overgrown. Yeah, just crazy nasturtiums, crazy flipping strawberry runners. Rocket everywhere, flopping all over and flowering. Oh, weedy, weedy, weedy. Oh, look, I've got to tidy. Weedy, weedy, weedy. Maybe I should shift some of this detritus today in some of those bags, just get it top dressed in places and get rid of it, honestly. Oh, poor little fennel. Not planted that out yet. I'm rubbish at fennel. Probably because they're doing this. Yeah, the sweet peas are looking quite battered too. They've gone really quite crispy, but I mean the weather's been really cruel, hasn't it? Baking hot and then really, really wet for ages. Oh, and they're in quite small tubs as well, so you know that's not going to help them really, is it? Yeah, I've got to go through and deadhead a bit, haven't I? This all fell down, so I've just shoved it back through there. Yeah, they're looking really untidy now. Oh dear. The corn's coming on. Yeah. That's doing its thing. I mean, they need to plump up a bit, don't they? Some of them are quite skinny. And they've had enough rain. But anyway, what will be, will be. Yeah, and I've got some that are a bit behind, like a little succession. I'll give them a shake, let the pollen fall down onto these. Keep an eye on them. Yeah. Cosmos, it's huge now. That's just one plant. Yeah, so I need to deadhead this a bit as well, keep them coming. I might even be able to take some of these blooms home, put them in a little vase. But yeah, the grass. Oh, look. Oh, shameful. Yeah, climbing through. Got some borlotti on. Yeah, these haven't done brilliantly, but we've got something, haven't we? Yeah, look like they've got a bit of a virus, these, look. Yeah. That's not so good, is it? Looks a bit like a mosaic virus. You tell me if you know better what this is down below. But yeah, I think that's a bit virusy, that. Yeah, I've got more mildew on the comfrey. It's all just suffering just because of the damp and the warmth. That's one of my earlier attempts at fennel, isn't it? Hee flowering again. And my poor sunflowers. Oh, I put them in and then I didn't really keep an eye on them, and they're all slugged. Apart from this guy. Oh, I mean, last year they were like 13 foot tall. They were huge up here. But not this year. I kind of took my eye off the ball a little bit with these guys this year. Never mind. Yeah, it happens, doesn't it, that you get one year that's brilliant and then year after you just can't do it for some reason, but there's something else will come in though decent, won't it? Then it's like the beans were poor last year, sunflowers were amazing. This year beans are doing really well, sunflowers not so much, but I mean there's a bit of human intervention in that as well, isn't it? It's my fault about those sunflowers. I mean, less said about this brassica bed the best, probably. Yeah, it's a holy mess, isn't it? And my pal gave me some purple sprouting broccoli and I've not managed to put that anywhere yet either, but at least it's under here sort of protected. Yeah. And we've got, oh, I must take these. I don't know if you can see them very well, but these are the second growths of the Calabrese. That's the Stromboli, this one is. It was chopped off and it's regrown some little heads, which is nice, which it's wont to do sometimes. So yeah, that one's getting a bit close to flowering. I'll have to take them home tonight. Let's see if I remember. I'm back in the runner bean bed. My little patty pan plant looks lovely. I've had a couple off it. They're not doing brilliantly. They're really tiny little things. They're not growing to any particularly good size. I know they don't get that big, but they're a bit on the small side. Oh, that leaf's lovely and soft. Oh, that's nice. Hang on. That's lovely, that. Plenty of flowers though still. Yeah. And then we've got a sleepy bean and a nasturtium. And some of these outdoor chilies, they're doing okay. I mean, they're not brilliant, but they're doing something. At least there's something in the ground. But actually, in middle of me teepee, my runner bean teepee, I did sly a tomato in the middle, which were a bit daft because it's shaded. But I've just seen we've got red tomatoes in there. Right, now let's go and have a look at the squash, because I think they're probably the most impressive thing, aren't they, on this plot. And Pammy Whammy, Pam Garden of Weedon, who you might know, she requested that I slap a squash today. I mean, I said go to my OnlyFans site, because you'll see plenty of that there if you subscribe. I'm only kidding. But look at this, butternut. What about that? I don't want to knock it off. It's tied up with some tights, but yeah. Not bad, is it? Massive thing, that. Yeah, it's a Sweet Max butternut, is that. There's another one as well. That one there. Not quite as big, but still pretty big. Yeah, pretty big one, that. I've not tied that one up. He's alright. Yeah. Right, there's a massive courgette slash marrow. It's courgette, but still. Let's find that. Ah, now, there we go. There's the plant. Look at the size of that flower though. Look at that. Whoever he is. Huge. Oh, I've got to be really careful. Oh, that's a butternut. That, now then, I've forgotten variety of this one, but I'll put it on the screen. Nice to see that there's some there as well, some other types of butternut. We've got a rotted off one there. Never mind, don't matter, there's one there and all, never mind. But under here, Just for fun. Yeah. Just for fun. Have we got any more coming now? Now I've left that do that. Yeah, there's some others happening. It's just slowed it down a bit. Yeah, I've got plenty more there coming. Do you remember the sunflower that we repaired? We splintered it. Look. Yeah, that must have been where he were flopped over before, and he straightened up lovely coming up here. Oh, there's a wasp. Hello. Yeah, but like I was saying, and I didn't take my own advice, did I? Look at this, how it's cut in. Oh, and there's some ants. So yeah, I've got to free that. But yeah, that's kind of where the break was, and it's all completely healed. If I look at that, where that break was there. Yeah, healed up. In fact, Stanley Knife, where are you? To the tune of the A-Team. Stanley Knife, where are you? Where are you hiding? Oh, I got it. Try this. Hopefully I won't just cut through the stem. Oh dear. Oh, let this get really bad though. There's still spuds down here, actually. That were right under my knee. I did a good job at harvesting them, didn't I? Not so much. Unless it's part of this plant, there might still be one in. Oh dear. Yeah, other day, just before kitchen started, I harvested a load of potatoes from here. And even when I started doing it, I thought you don't need any potatoes and you've no means to cook them. What are you doing? But it's, you know, because it's just fun digging up potatoes. Anyway, let me just show you. It were kestrels. Let me just show you this massive kestrel that I dug up. What the? There's crackers in it. I mean, I blame no dig. Blame. Yeah, I blame no dig, you know. All good compost and all that, top dressing and stuff. Well, has to be done it. Anyway, a bit green on one side, but all right on the other. Anyway, let's put it in pocket with the rest of all stuff that's going in my pocket today. Let me show you this stem. Yeah, so I gave you some good advice, didn't I? And say watch out, because where you've tied it, it's going to cut in. And then I ignored my own advice, didn't I? But this has grown so fast. It's grown so fast that, whoops, never mind. But bless it. I mean, how tough. Oh, I'll have to do that one. Right, okay, we'll put another bit on and yeah, get rid of this one as well. Right. Yeah, little softy tie on there, that'll be a bit better. Yeah, little tiny bud coming in the middle and all. Nice, yeah. Right then. What else have we got? Got one there. That guy. Oh, it's a galeux d'essence. I put name on screen because I said it's silly, didn't I? I think you've got to by law. You know, the one that gets the sugar warts. Now, these ones, I wonder if we should do it for fun, maybe. If you pinprick on the surface of the skin, it makes a little wart where you've pricked, so people can do like little pictures and put the name and stuff like that. So, I'm thinking, shall we put a Growing Plotty on it? I don't think I can be bothered. Right, let's see if we can see anything else. Oh, there's another one in there. Oh, he's a good one. He's big. Oh, where are we pointing? Are we looking at it? I can't tell. There's a big one in there. I think there were one rotting off over there. Actually, it might be sat in a puddle. Ooh, we've got a nice Marina di Chioggia. See if we can zoom in. Now then, he's in there. That's a good one. Zoom back out. Oh. Wee, it's starting to rain. Oof, dancing. Right, climb back over here. Can we get in? Can we get in without damage? I've just snapped a, there's a brune shallot stem. Oh, look. Oh, get in there. Wait. Keep the face. Oh, that dude. Yeah, Crown Prince. I think these are the Burgess butternuts. No, Burgess buttercup. That's them. I think these little ones. We've got the elephant garlic flower, which is all collapsed under everything. It's lovely, isn't it? Oh, it's like one of them cushkins that we used to play with when we were kids, or at least if you're my age. That's probably putting an age on me, innit? It's raining. Let's go round. Let's go round, and then we might have to hide in the greenhouse for a bit. Battle with asparagus. Right, we've got another Sweet Max butternut there, kind of squished down the side of there. Oh, look at them. Monge too to pick. Yep. Oh, pretty flower. Yeah. I'm getting a bit damp. Over here, I know there's stuff over here. Right. Oh, there's two there. Crown Prince, one behind other. Oh, and another there. 3. Can you see it? Oh dear. More of the Romanesco courgette marrows. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, they're really nice of them, but that's a bit big. And yeah, there's no way of knowing what else is going on over there, is there? Can't get to it. And my corn. That doesn't look ready, fortunately, so I won't go near it. But look, I'm getting covered in rain. Covered in rain. Right, bung him there so I don't forget. Should see that when I drive off, shouldn't I? You'd think, anyway. That's whether I'm doing it. Look at the little Dorrits, sunflowers. Pretties. Over here. Now, I really need to trim back a lot of the foliage on these outdoor Romas, because this is really congested. I mean, that's not blight. That, I mean, you get like really dark patches on the stems and on the leaves and everywhere, and it rips through it like wildfire. They'll be like gone in a week, pretty much. But yeah, we've got a lot of fruit hiding that's not getting any light to it. So if it's going to give me a break and not rain too much, I could do with clearing a lot of this. Yeah, definitely getting rid of a lot of excess foliage that we don't need. That'd be a good job for today. Right, I think we'll risk it. I'll get my little coat on, bring my kneeling mat, and I'll get them cleared. Yeah, and I'll show you, because it's a bit boring, isn't it? I'll shift a load of these branches and I'll show you when it's all cleared out. Yeah, so let's have a look at it before, and we'll have a look after. Right, it's done, look. Can you tell the difference? So quite a harsh trim back. Try and get a bit of sun to all these tomatoes, because there's loads. Yeah, there's plenty, isn't there? Absolutely loads on these. I have seen a few dodgy spots. I mean, damage like that, it can just be what it is, can't it? But there's one or two bits here and there where I've seen some marks on the stems as well. Not many. Oh, no, we're all right. that's okay. But yeah, all I hear even these little dark patches there, I am a little bit concerned about what's going to happen to these, just because it's rife now is the blight. So anyway, there's nothing we can do about it, just gonna have to keep my eye on it, and if we do get a definite prognosis, you've got to take your plants out as quick as you can, because I mean there is no real saving anything. When I got it in the garden before I had the allotment a couple of years ago, it just completely ripped through them. It was just ridiculous. Even the tomatoes that I took off from the blighted plants and sort of put them to ripen, I probably lost 80-90% of those tomatoes, because it's just in the plant. As soon as you see it, it's in it, up and down in the plant, and yeah, it's going to get pretty much all of it. So yeah, they're vulnerable out here. But anyway, increasing the airflow, even though the blight is it travels on the air because it's a fungus, hopefully it's going to keep it a bit fresh between the plants now. And we'll just have to see. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. But I mean, there's plenty in the greenhouse where they are a bit more protected, so fingers crossed it don't get them in there. But yeah, it's a bit of a worry, I must say. Well, it's just one of them, isn't it? I'll tell you what else I noticed walking past. My big butternut. Look, it's split. Oh no. So I am concerned now that, you know, if that's going to get all manky and, you know, start rotting inside there, we might lose it. But I hope not. I hope it sort of scabs over and heals itself. I don't know if they do that, but I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that it does. And I've also done the romas that are in this little mini bed over here. So not as harsh as the others, but I've trimmed them out quite nice, so the sun can get to them a little bit more, because there's plenty on these too. So yeah, I hope these make it to ripe, because yeah, plum tomatoes for saving over winter and all that stuff, yeah, that's the dream. That's what I really wanted to do. So I'll get all these bits, all these trimmings chucked away. And I just roughly chopped back, very roughly, this poppy that were a bit straggly over here, so I've got a bit of that to chuck in the compost as well. Just get it tidy, yeah, and I think it might be time for home. Oh, and I have all got watered in here as well. Kids are playing out, aren't they now? Yeah. It started raining as soon as I was meant to be doing those tomatoes. It really rained quite heavily. I got quite soggy, to be honest, but it did give me a chance to get watered in here, so that job's done. And then the sun came out and I got that done as well. So yeah, I think that's enough for today. I'm going to take my mini crop home that I've got, my one little lowly potato that I kicked out at ground when I was fixing that sunflower. And I think I'm going to make a little potato salad with the kestrels that I've got at home, and a few of these little cucumbers. They weren't meant to be gherkins, were these? Well, I think these were the vento, I think they were called, vento gherkins. Anyway, I made a couple of jars full of them, pickled, and they're very squishy. They're horrible, in fact, they're just jellified and falling in bits, but they're actually quite nice as just a normal cucumber, so I'll have them fresh. I'll make myself a little salad, and yeah, maybe try and get some tidying up done at home. Oh, just the dust, it's crazy, ridiculous, honestly. There's dust and grit, just, oh, it's ridiculous, on the cat, on the toast, on the toilet roll. Yeah, but a means to an end. It's going to be lovely when it's done, and I can actually get on and have a nice kitchen to get some preserving done for winter. So exciting. I'll show you when it's done. But yeah, thank you so much for watching again, and please subscribe and hit the like button, and leave me a comment. Just let me know how your tomatoes doing. Is there any blight threat on your allotments or in your garden? I hope not. Crossed fingers for absolutely everybody that we get something, and you know, poor Will from the Flying Gardener. I really do feel for him, bless him. But you know, he was very stoic about it. He took it on the chin very well. I think I'd have been a lot more upset. Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.